do we really know what's in our food? From horse meat in lasagna to fake olive oil, food fraud is a major issue hiding right under our noses. Investigators and whistleblowers have exposed shocking truths. Powerful criminal organizations, including the Mafia, are controlling the food industry. So, how much of what we eat is actually real? In this video, we're diving deep into the world of food fraud and showing how the Mafia has turned our groceries into a business of lies. Let's get started. Chapter 1. The horse meat scandal. In 2012, an Irish food inspector made a disturbing discovery: beef prices were falling too fast. DNA tests revealed the truth: horse meat was being sold as beef. This scandal, called Horsegate, shocked Europe and uncovered a large underground network of fake meat traders. Dutch meat trader Jan Fazen led the operation, relabeling cheap horse meat as expensive beef and making millions. Many consumers unknowingly ate mislabeled food, showing just how fragile the food system is. This scandal led the European Union to create the Food Fraud Network to track illegal operations. But enforcement is still weak. By 2019, another scandal hit France. 1,500 tons of Polish beef, meant for charities, had meat byproducts instead of real beef. Even though investigations were done, no one was held accountable. Journalist Patrick Spack exposed illegal slaughterhouses that were processing sick cows, showing that food fraud is still a serious problem with dangerous health risks. Chapter 2. The billion-dollar battle. Italy is world-renowned for producing high-quality olive oil, a product so prized that it is worth over $1.2 billion. Known for its rich taste, health benefits, and centuries-old tradition, Italian olive oil is a symbol of premium quality. However, beneath the extra virgin label that graces so many bottles lies a disturbing truth: counterfeiters are increasingly infiltrating the olive oil industry. Instead of the pure olive oil that consumers expect, olive oil from other countries is being mixed in with authentic Italian oil, and this blend is then falsely labeled to deceive buyers. This trickery is happening on a global scale, affecting consumers from North America to Europe and beyond. A 2021 test found that 6 out of 15 well-known olive oil brands were falsely labeled as high quality when they weren't. Fraudsters took advantage of Italy's famous olive oil reputation, selling cheaper oils as premium extra virgin olive oil. In a major operation called Operation Yellow Gold, authorities uncovered a group selling cheap rapeseed oil as top-quality olive oil. Even fancy restaurants unknowingly served fake olive oil, and the criminals made millions by tricking customers into buying low-cost oils as luxury products. In just 2 years, criminals made over €7 million from olive oil fraud, showing how big the problem has become. Even though they're making a lot of money and causing harm, punishments for food fraud are still weak. This means the illegal activities continue, and consumers can't be sure if the olive oil they buy is real. Even with efforts to stop it, loopholes let fraudsters keep taking advantage of the system, ruining an industry once known for its quality. The people who suffer most are the consumers who trust the products they buy. Chapter 3. The Mafia's role in food fraud. With so much money to be made, it's no surprise that Italy's Mafia has stepped into the food business. Today, anti-Mafia teams are finding fake food products hidden among illegal drugs and weapons. In 2017, during a major operation in Calabria, police discovered fake olive oil made from industrial lubricants. This counterfeit oil was intended for sale in the United States, showing how far-reaching the fraud really is. The Mafia is now involved in all parts of the food industry, from wholesale markets to supermarket chains, and even big European companies. They have gained control over large sections of the food processing business, making millions from deceptive practices. As food production spreads across the globe, these Mafia-controlled networks are only getting bigger. They take advantage of weak laws and regulations, finding new ways to sneak their fake products into the food supply, causing major risks to both consumers and the food industry. Chapter 4. The toxic tuna trade. If you thought the seafood industry was safe, think again. Tuna, often seen as a healthy food, is one of the most counterfeited and dangerous products on the market. As demand for raw tuna in Europe grew, a black market led by just 200 seafood professionals formed. In 2015, cheap raw tuna flooded the market. Investigators found that some suppliers were using illegal methods to make the fish look fresh. In Spain, hidden cameras recorded brown, expired tuna being injected with chemicals to make it look red again. Lab tests showed that within hours, the rotten tuna regained its color, fooling buyers. The results were serious. In 2017, 454 poisoning cases in Europe were linked to chemically treated tuna. Europol launched a crackdown, seizing 131 tons of toxic tuna and arresting 79 criminals across Europe. However, fraudulent tuna still circulates globally, with suppliers using chemicals to trick regulators and consumers. Chapter 5. A widespread cover-up? With so much food fraud happening, who's to blame? Sadly, food manufacturers, importers and retailers are legally required to ensure their products are real, but many turn a blind eye. Thousands of tests are done each year, but the results are rarely shared. Only frauds that directly threaten health are reported, while many others go unnoticed. Supermarket chains, which sell most of the world's food, should be making sure products are real. But there are almost no legal actions against major retailers. This culture of ignoring fraud lets criminals work without fear, making the problem even bigger. So, how safe is our food? After looking into food fraud, it's clear we're only seeing part of the problem. From mafia-run olive oil scams to dangerous tuna, criminals are taking advantage of our trust in the food system. As food production spreads worldwide, it's easier for fraudsters to sneak into supply chains, putting our health at risk for money. With more people worried about food safety, authorities are under pressure to act, but weak punishments and corruption make it hard to stop fraud. What do you think? How much of our food is fake, and how many fraudsters are out there? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching.